His Excellence. Thank you. And nobody can hang with my stuff. Just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?
Hello, I'm Jensen. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. So I'm about to load up the Jeep with these wheels, go get brand new tires for all 4 of these. Right. So I could put these black wheels on the drift cat when I get it back from the shop. I'm kind of excited to put the black wheels on because they're a ½ inch narrower than the bronze wheels. So with these on, I don't think I'll have any problems with rubbing. But anyway, let's load these wheels up and get over to Deals on Wheels. And just like that, all loaded up, ready to go. Let's head over to Deals on Wheels. Pulling up at Deals on Wheels right now. This is their new location out here in Antioch. That's the address right there, 610 West 10th Street. Pull up. Yeah, this place is hella big. They got a little bit of everything. Tents, alignments. Let's go take a little peek at everything. I like the new spot.
Right on, right
First time here, this shit's big as fuck.
Right on.
There's hella space.
We go forward, there's an inventory over here. We're still trying to get dialed, but we're trying to get dialed over here.
Damn.
Our inventory, last thing. It's
Whole lot more room.
a lot more room.
Whole lot more room.
More elbow room, you know?
Not bumping into everyone. This Blazer over here tucked off in the corner. Clean as shit. Wow. Super clean.
The tires over here?
Yeah, they should be. Getting the Neo Sports today. I like these tires. They're kind of soft, but they last a long time. Leaving Deals on Wheels now. Got the fresh rubber in the back. Jaime and Juan always hooking me up. Make sure you guys come through if you're close to Antioch or in the Antioch area. Get the address one more time. 1610 West 10th Street. Pull up, tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up on some tires, alignment, tent. I think they're gonna start doing wrap too, so hit them up. Now I'm on my way back to the house to go drop off the wheels. And then I gotta go to SAC to go pick up the drift cat because it's already finished. Shout out to Josh over at Overkill Performance. Got it knocked out stupid fast. So thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Got it done before Saturday's event at Stockton Speedway, hosted by DJ's Tri-Tip. Make sure you guys check out Wetfest. You gotta wait a couple hours, then we'll head over to SAC, pick up the drift cat, and see how fucking fast that thing is. I'm hella excited. It looks like we're on the dyno. We are on the dyno. So as you guys can see, it's dark outside now, but we are here at Overkill Performance. Let's go check out the drift cat. So what you got going on in there?
Gotta dump the fuel out.
Oh yeah, there is a whole lot of 91 in here.
Yeah, thanks. Everything.
I honestly did that on mistake.
On purpose?
On mistake. That was a mistake.
And then he like went underneath there and smeared everything with axle grease.
Just caked everything a little bit extra.
Yeah, man, you know, we're He's like, content, bro. So show up, they're gonna be covered in fuel and axle grease.
But after I filled it, I thought, you know, it might be an even trade, you know, 91 for 85. 91's a little more expensive, you know. I need to take a peek.
Well, there's nothing different in there.
Oh. Very nice.
All stock, officer.
Yeah, all stock, officer. I tried to say that with just a leg maker and he still state ref this car. Fun fact, this car has been state ref twice.
Yeah?
Yep.
So it's similar to Mustang dyno because it has the way that it operates is very similar to.
What does that even mean? I'm not even sure.
Mustang dyno?
Yeah.
Well, the style of those dynos usually have some type of, they call them retarders, but it's basically that. So it electronically applies a brake that applies load to this so that it can make it simulate like it was on the street. So pretty much,
okay,
I can dyno a car on here, hop on the street, and it'll run just as well. So it helps because we do a lot of volume, we do a lot of high performance stuff. So the biggest issue is a lot of these DynoJet style dynos. One, they're going to give you some really high dyno numbers, but two, when you get off the dyno, usually they got to do a lot of street tuning to dial it in. So usually what we'll do is we'll do dyno. After we do dyno, I'll take it on the street just to make sure everything's copacetic. Then other than that, it's pretty simple.
What's that secret sauce you're pouring in there?
So this is AMSOIL coolant booster. So basically what it does is it increases the cooling factor. It's about 20% or some BS number they give you. The only number that I tell people is it works. So we've done back to back and the numbers definitely drop quite a bit. So usually what happens is when you pop off your thermostat like we did for yours to do the thermostat change, then the perfect amount falls out that equates to this. So it's actually kind of perfect. So instead of topping it off with like distilled water, you top it off with the good stuff and you're on your way. I think it's dead yet, so it shouldn't start.
So they just drained all of the 91 out. Now you got to fill it up with E85.
Yeah, but we have one here, so it's like he at least needs that.
Okay, thank you. What is it's the DIRS?
Yeah, so it's the DIRS. There's not really a name for it.
Okay. It's that E85. First we drain everything out of the tank completely. After we drain everything out of the tank completely, then we try to start it, make sure it doesn't start, confirm that everything's out of the tank. Then we put just a sip of E85, just enough so it'll start again. Okay. Then you let it run till it dies. Then you put a little sip of E85 in it again, you let it run till it dies. Because what happens is even when you drain all the fuel out, there's still fuel down in the bottom of the tank in the little sump. Okay. So every time you put E85 in there, it's gonna dilute like
it.
Filters it out.
And chances are at the pump, you're only getting E80, E83, whatever it is. So from that point, you end up just diluting even further. You end up with like E78, E blah, blah, blah. Okay. So by doing that, letting it die, filling up again, every time we add E85 to it, it bumps it up from like E10, which is regular 91, to E30, E50, then like E85.
For sure.
That's what we're gonna do.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Let me help him real quick.
I'll be back with some E85. And we are back with E85. We got 15 gallons and it was only 50 bucks. I think it was 50 bucks. Normally to fill up my car it's $80. So save 30 bucks on the corn. They got it running out of E85 again. And then we'll fill it up all the way, do some dyno pulls, see what it makes. the rest of the E85. Cheat code trying to get more traction.
Yeah, since you brought drift tires to dyno,
I was not thinking straight.
so a little belt conditioner.
Okay.
Softens up the tires.
She's a beast. God damn. Woo! Straight spun the tires too. You can smell it. Wow. Okay, first hit 753. Not bad. Not getting any traction whatsoever. Tires are just spinning. So me and bro are about to just sit back there and try and put a little counterbalance, huh?
Yeah, so
A little ballast.
usually what we'll do is we'll do a little ballast in the back, but since Jensen's Jensen and he wants his YouTube content, we're gonna shove him in the trunk.
I brought it on shitty tires so I get to go on the trunk.
Yeah.
Go in the trunk.
All 130 pounds of him.
165, man. I gained some weight.
Where? Nah, so we'll put them in the back. More so what it's gonna do is gonna bring some ballast down, and it's gonna kind of like if the car was on the street and it would squat.
Okay.
The biggest issue with your car is it's two things. It's too low, so it doesn't have any room to squat for weight transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And then your axle boots are just horrible.
Very
like the
horrible.
rings are off of them, so they balloon each pass. So we're trying to do as few passes as possible before your axles eat my dyno. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. Let's hop back there.
Yeah, you have like 6 inside. Yeah, like that. Peaked at 852 foot-pounds of torque, so I can guarantee you that's like 860 or so horsepower, because you're going to have more horsepower, of course, than torque. But as we're going up right here, the torque's going to start flatlining, and your horsepower is going to keep going, and this is when it starts spinning again. So we're going to let it cool down. Maybe the tires warmed up a little bit, and we'll try one more.
For sure.
But all the numbers, I'm still able to get good numbers off of this. All the numbers look great. We're trying to get a number for the dyno.
All right, let's try not to go deaf. All right.
Spun like I knew it would. But all the logs look super good. All your fuel trims are zeroed out pretty much.
Awesome.
So now, pop it off the dyno, drive it up and down the street, make sure everything's shifting, doing what it needs to do. You guys are good to go, bro.
Awesome.
I'm switching, so we have a specific map for the dyno. That way it allows it to not short shift into the next gear. Okay. So right now we're switching everything up and yeah, keep sliding. Switching everything up and then about to run a TCM map.
Hear that shit crying from a mile away.
Felt really good. Just making some adjustments. So part of this relationship is making sure that we're drag racers and we're also track racers. So now that we're trying to make this work for drifting, we have an adjustment that we do to the TCM, right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what it does. No, but it does help with the way that the car moves and switches gears, especially if you use paddles. Do you usually paddle or you
all
use
the time?
Stick? Okay.
All the time.
Anytime you're doing that, the way that it'll kick down and move, it can be really obnoxious and it can be really distracting, especially to what you want to do. Okay. And the more power you add, the worse it gets, because torque management is going to tell the transmission to bump up or bump back down, and that could disrupt the line. Of course, you're going to have to learn how to do it, but once you get it rocking, then it'll be pretty good. So we got a little something for you in there that'll help you with the drifting. It's gonna definitely control those shifts, and that's what we're kind of testing out a little bit right now, and hopefully that is that little extra touch. So we actually use this with another guy. We were talking about the guy with the 400 horsepower, 425, 420 horsepower, whatever it was, 5.7.
Yeah.
And so he does some little drifting, little sliding stuff. So we actually sent him a test version of this same one that we because we knew what we were getting kind of into. So
okay.
That's what I said. That's what this is all about. The excitement is doing something new. It's like I could tell you a
little bit of trial and error.
When it comes to drag racing and Mopars, bro, like
you got this shit
I'm not
down.
gonna put myself on no type of pedestal and put myself in no type of this guy, then me, then that stuff don't really matter. But when it just comes to a knowledge database, we've done so many of these so many times that it's like I could tell you to a T what you're gonna run, what you gotta do, what you gotta this, and this is like unknown. That makes it awesome. That makes it really fun. So
yeah, something new.
We'll keep working on it. Like I said, as you go out there and you're like, give me feedback. Be like, hey, can we do this? Can we do that? I mean, the answer might be no. I'll have no problem telling you no. 100%. Be like, no.
That's good. I like that though.
But we're definitely gonna try. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get this sent over, and it's gonna be pretty good. Shout out to Z Zung. He's it's like I said, what I said the other day, I was like, we got to stay till after 10 till midnight or whatever. Yeah. Yes, it's almost 11. Where he's at, it's got to be 12, 1 o'clock out in Texas. Oh, man. Wow. This is love, bro.
I really, really appreciate everything you got done in such a small amount of time, too.
Well, the PCM showed up this afternoon.
Wow.
So literally the PCM got here maybe like 12 p.m.
Wow.
So then we finally were able to move it from shop 2 over here. Then we were able to pin the crank, double pin the crank, do all the rest of stuff. We had to change the fuel. We had to do like that. And that's what I was telling you. I was like, we will get it done. One way or another. It might take us a little bit of time, but we will get it done. So I'm just glad we were able to do it. But,
we made it happen. So now you're gonna get to go out there and put on a little show.
Most definitely.
I'm excited.
Most definitely. All right, leaving Overkill Performance now. Just picked up the Drift Cat. No chick engine lights, none of that. So shout out to Josh. He got this thing done in 4 days. Crazy. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go follow Overkill Performance on Instagram. And if you guys need a car built by them, make sure you come talk to them. Tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up. So yeah, basically all we did was injectors, E85, upper pulley. Didn't have to do spark plugs. I got a Durs diff brace, and then trans tune, but that's pretty much it. So now let's go test this thing out, see see what gear we could catch traction in, huh? First, you know what we gotta do. Put it in track mode. Take that traction off so we get the full experience. That whine is nuts now. All right, let's get on it a little bit. This is third. Oh my God. Another thing I forgot to say is we're running the 180-degree thermostat now, and as you can see, keeps the temperatures way cooler. Jesus. All right, let's do third gear. I'm probably not gonna catch any traction, but zero traction whatsoever. I love it. Let's try fourth. Wow. This shit is pretty fucking fast. Oh, it's my boy. He's got a HELLCAT motor in there. I heard it. My shit just spun. Let's do a 60 roll.